AJ Foyt is a racing legend. Statistically, he's the best IndyCar driver of all time, and should really be in the discussion for one of the best racing drivers, period. The story of his IndyCar career deserves to be made into a feature-length documentary, but that's a job for someone with a lot more skills, resources, experience, and money than I. So instead, I would like to focus on a more obscure, less successful, but still noteworthy bookmark of his career. In 1957, a 22-year-old AJ Foyt would begin racing in USAC championship cars. And although the year ahead wouldn't be a sign of future racing immortality, it's still a story worth talking about. Today, I tell the tale of AJ Foyt's rookie IndyCar season. Now, to say AJ's 57 season is a tad on the forgotten side is both an understatement and completely understandable, but I'll touch on that later. To start the year off, AJ was still running in USAC midgets. On May 12, 1957, AJ would score his first professional racing win, that coming in a midget race in Kansas City, although it is worth noting that he had won some races in sprint cars before this. However, this was still a big achievement, with it being his first victory in midgets and his first win driving a car not owned by himself. 1957 would be his last year in midgets, as from 58 on, he switched his attention to Indy cars. But 1957 would be a brief taster in what was to come, with him racing 5 times that year. August 17th, 1957, the day of the Springfield 100 at the Illinois State Fairgrounds. In a car owned by John Willis, AJ Foyt would make his IndyCar debut. He qualified 16th in an 18-car field, beating fellow rookie Ralph LaCouri. In the race itself, he would eventually finish 9th. He would get about $607 for his troubles, about $6,400 in today's money. It was an alright start to his IndyCar career. However, it wouldn't be smooth sailing in the weeks ahead. At Milwaukee a week later, AJ would start 25th, but then crash on lap 40, eventually being classed in 23rd. AJ would then fail to qualify for the next 3 races at DuQuoin, Syracuse, and the Indiana Fairgrounds. After the 3rd DNQ in a row, there would be a 2-week break before the series ramped up to Trent on September 29th, 1957, for that year's Trent 100. Thankfully for AJ, he would qualify for this race in 17th of 22 starters. It was his highest starting spot of the year so far, and he would convert it into an 11th place finish. To cap off the year, USAC would visit Sacramento and Phoenix for the last races of the 1957 USAC IndyCar season. For AJ, the final 2 races of the year were some of his best. Sacramento would be his second top 10 of the year, and yet again would be another 9th place finish. Phoenix was another great performance, with him starting 14th and finishing 7th, both of which were his best from this year. Despite only racing 5 times that season, his performances were good enough for AJ to get that year's Rookie of the Year award. Of a rookie class with 7 drivers, AJ would be the only one of them to ever win a race. The rest, they say, was history. Thank you for watching, and have a great afternoon.